What's up everyone? Andrew Hong here. I'm going to be taking you through our first trail tutorial. This is going to be a very easy one. We're going to be building a Buy Me Coffee app with USDC in under a minute. You don't have to be a developer for this. Herd is very much built for non-developers, and let's just jump right into it. So we released a new product today. It's called Trails. You can go to herd.eco to access it. And if you click into Trails, you'll be taken to this page. All right. And your first question is probably, what is a trail? A trail is just a sequence of on-chain functions that are being executed as transactions. And these are fully viewable and forkable objects. So if someone builds a trail, you can easily read about it, understand it, edit it, whatnot. To start with, we're just going to have this single step trail, which is a USDC transfer. USDC is a token that's on chain. We'll get into more about how everything works in a bit, but it allows me to say, hey, I want to transfer 5 USDC. It's going to pop this up, and then I'll be able to send that to my wallet if I want. It also comes with read data because write and read should be put together. So if I wanted to see, for example, an old donation I already did, I can go and read data about it, and it'll show me how much I've transferred. This is all important for building an app because every trail comes with an API, and don't get scared by API. We have a guidebook, which is an LLM prompt that helps you build on top of the API so that you never have to actually learn how it works. But in case you are curious about how it works, you can always go to our documentation at docs.herd.eco, and there's an API reference that explains things as well. We're going to go and quickly build an app. Here's a simple one that I've already built using Replit for a coffee donation where someone can select an amount of coffee, go and buy it, and it shows a feed of people's previous donations. So you can just go to, for example, v0.dev and then just copy the prompt and say, hey, I want to build a nature-themed donation app. Let people buy different amounts of trees or something. And I'm going to go and paste that in there. You'll notice I pasted this big wall of text, right? And that's all really a prompt on top of a trail is. You'll see that there's this prompt that tells the LLM how to integrate and how to build both the Farcaster mini app and also integrate our API. And then there's other data about the actual trail here too. The reason why I pasted a prompt and not the link is because V0 actually doesn't read links. If you're using like Replit or Cursor or a lot of other AI tools, you can just directly copy and paste in the link itself. And it doesn't have to be a Farcaster mini app. It could just be a normal web crypto app. It could just be a script if you're just trying to make this like a CLI tool or a backend integration or anything, right? And so we're just going to let this run, grab a coffee, and then come back when the LLM is done. Great. It's finished running now. You'll see that it says uses integration. You can close this and you'll see that we now have this simple app. We'll see if it works in a second, but the first thing is that I want to go and actually deploy this. And I can do that by going to here and publishing, and Vercel will handle everything from the actual app deployment to even spinning up a GitHub repo as well. So I can say, hey, I want to call this a forest donation app, and it will go and create the GitHub repository as well. All right, so this is probably the easiest way to get started on building an app in general, but definitely a crypto mini app if you're not familiar with any of the hosting or repos or anything else like that. So if you don't understand what this is, don't worry about it. Just kind of copy what I do and you'll understand it later. And let me just come back here and deploy to production again. All right, so we see that it's now deployed. I can just go and actually copy this link. And if I go to Farcaster and I go within developers and then preview, I should be able to paste this and actually test this out now. And you'll see it'll have these trees I can choose between. And so now if I select sapling, I can click plant sapling and you'll see it'll say I'm sending 1 USDC. Reject that for now since I'd just be sending it to myself. But the other big thing we have here is you'll see we actually have recent forest activity, right? And these are all existing transactions of other transfers. This is built in with the read data or our feeds directly. And you'll see this on the overlook as well. If I go up to here and I click step stats, I can see everyone's transactions on this trail, right? So again, you're getting the write capability of the functions, the read capability and feeds of like who's interacted, how much they've transferred, etc., and a one-click copy-paste prompt to actually build the app from, right? And that is the magic of Trails.